In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add and test custom CSS in Squarespace the right way. By the end, you'll know exactly where to place your styles, how to preview changes safely, and how to save your work with confidence. Start by opening your Squarespace dashboard. If you manage more than one site, make sure you're in the correct one before moving on. The dashboard is your home base and gives you access to all the design and settings panels you'll use today. Next, head to the design area or the custom code section. Most people will use the design panel where you'll find a dedicated custom CSS option. This is the built-in editor that applies styles across your site. If you've been instructed to place CSS in a custom code section instead, you can use the code injection area, typically under Settings and Advanced. Both places accept CSS, but the design panel's custom CSS editor is the most straightforward spot for styling. Once you're there, locate the custom CSS editor. It's a large text field designed specifically for your styles. Squarespace may show helpful hints or basic syntax highlighting so you can spot typos more easily. Keep this editor open as you test changes. Now, paste or write the CSS you want to use. If you're styling specific elements, try to target them with precise selectors, like a section ID or a unique class to avoid changing unintended parts of your site. Add comments to your code so you remember why you added a rule. If you're testing something new, it's smart to paste it in small chunks and watch what happens. Review the live preview or check the affected page to see your changes take effect. The preview updates quickly, so you can confirm spacing, colors, fonts, or layout tweaks in real time. It's a good idea to switch between pages you know are impacted and glance at both desktop and mobile views to make sure nothing breaks on smaller screens. If something doesn't look right, adjust the code. Tweak selectors, refine padding or margins, and resolve conflicts by making your rules more specific. If a change doesn't apply, double-check spelling and braces and make sure another style isn't overriding yours. Work iteratively until the result matches your design intention. When you're satisfied, save the CSS changes after confirming they work correctly. Click. Save to apply site-wide, then visit a few key pages to verify everything still looks consistent. That's it. Your custom styling is now live, clean, and maintainable.